Oh yeah, we're going over some rare $5 bills that you want to be keeping your eyes out for because they sold for a lot more money than just $5. Now let's hop into this video. I love seeing examples like this one. This example sold for $4,200. Now just wait until the end of the video because we're going over a banknote that sold for a lot of money, guys. Over $22,000, but this example got graded by PCGS at a 12 PPQ. What you need to know here is that this $5 bill was out in circulation for quite some time. There were a lot of people that spent this $5 bill. They had no idea what was going on until someone was wise enough to look closely at the serial number. If you look very closely, you can see that the overprint, which is that green seal and serial numbers, got struck twice. So personally, for my blood, this is way too much money for an error like this. However, someone wanted this banknote enough to pay $4,200. Now I do understand it because this is not a very common error that happens on $5 bills whatsoever. So guys, if you have something like this, you want to keep it very safe and secure, contact a rare paper money expert because $4,200 for a bill that looks like it was really worn and beat up and torn. Let's go to this one. It sold for $6,900. Now, when you're looking at the front of this bill, you can see that something's missing, and that's because what's actually missing is the overprint. So still looking at the front of the bill, everything that you see on the front right now is the second print. Now, when you flip the bill over to the back, what you'll normally see there is the first print, and the overprint was accidentally printed on the back of the bill. Now, the overprint is the third and final print when it comes to the printing process of paper money. Keep that in mind whenever looking at rare paper money because this example had that overprint accidentally printed on the back. That's why it sold for $6,900. Very, very cool here. So $4,080 for this specific bill. This is a 1981 $5 bill with an obstructed printing error. So during the printing process, something got in the way of the paper money sheet. The ink came down, struck the bill, and the piece of paper was still there. This is a very important key to take away. If you ever come across any sort of obstruction on the bill, one, don't take it away from the bill. Don't throw it away. Keep it with it. For example, if you see that little slice of paper on the left-hand side of the holder there, someone could have easily lost that or thrown that away or thought it was a piece of junk. No, you got to keep hold of that because that little piece will increase the collectible value of the $5 bill. So something once again got in the way when the bill was being produced, which caused this obstructed printing error. And you can see on the back it says with retained obstruction. That really increases the value of this $5 bill. Once again, it sold for $4,080. $9,703.12 for this 2017 $5 bill. Now keep in mind that this is relatively a brand new bill. Now when you're looking at the front, bottom right hand side, you'll see what's called a front plate number. Now a front plate number is pretty much where that specific bill was located on a printing plate. This one you can see it says D20. Now the letter number combination doesn't really matter, but what does matter is the letters preceding the front plate number. You can see here it says FW, which stands for the Fort Worth, Texas facility where this specific bill was printed. Now, if your bill does not say FW on it, that means it was 100% produced at the Washington, D.C. facility. I know that because there are only 2 places in the whole U.S. that produce paper money. So someone that works at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, or the BEP, can look at this and say, hey, someone at the Fort Worth facility really messed up here because when you look at the serial number, the bottom right, it starts with 1955. The one at the top left starts with 3, and then there's a bunch of missing digits, and the serial number is completely mismatched. So this is what we call a LEPI press setup error with mismatched serial numbers. You can see that the bill is also at a 40 PPQ grade, which is honestly not that high. That means that this bill was out in circulation before someone noticed it, held onto it, and sold it for $9,703.12. All right, here we go. When you're looking at the back of this 1977 $5 bill, you'd have no idea why it sold for $22,800, but do remember that the back of the bill is the first print when it comes to printing paper money. When you flip this bill over, you can see that the second print, which is everything here that's doubled, that is the second print. And you have what's called a doubled printing error on the second print of this bill. Very cool, very collectible. It makes you a little bit dizzy when you're looking at this, all jokes aside. This bill sold for $22,800. If you have a rare bill, we highly recommend contacting a rare coin and paper money expert. We have the Coin Value Club down below where you can send us pictures of your banknotes. We'll tell you exactly how much they're worth, or you can just go to 3 different coin shops around you and they'll give you the values of your bills, but that may take time and sometimes cost money. Either way, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button and we'll see you in the next video.